Hey everyone, it's Q, and I wanted to talk to you today about the esoterics of Saturn, right? A lot of times, Saturn is associated with endings. Saturn is definitely associated with Capricorn energies and and death, right? When we think about Saturn, Saturn's symbol is that of a scythe, right? That's where we get also the Grim Reaper imagery from as it pertains to both pop culture and esotericism, right? No one likes Saturns. Everyone is afraid about Saturn returns. People really, really have a fear of Saturn because Saturn is about time. Saturn is about constriction. Saturn is about boundaries. Saturn connects to the earth. There's a lot of energy and imagery that's connected to Saturn. And I want to talk about Saturn as it pertains to this woman, Maria Branyas Morera. She was the world's oldest person, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. And listen, she just passed away on August 19th, right? So let's just look at the article very quickly. Um, this was her. She died peacefully in her sleep. She was 117 years old. Her birthday was March 4th, 1907. Okay. And if we switch to the Wikipedia article about her, here we can see she was born March 4th, 1907. She was actually born here in California. She was born in the Bay Area. She was born in San Francisco. And again, she passed away this week. She passed away on the full moon, and the full moon was in Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. Okay. Again, she was purported to be the world's oldest known living person. She passed away in Catalonia, Spain. Okay. But what do I mean about, the astrology and Saturn returns and things like that? When things get literal, yeah, they really do get literal. What do I mean? Let me bring up her chart, right? Now um she was born in 1907. We don't have her birth certificate to know her exact time of birth, but we can pull up a general chart for her. Okay, and this is her chart. She was again born, as we just saw, March 4th, 1907, in San Francisco. And since we don't have her time of birth, we just put in 12 o'clock. It's a standard thing for astrologers to do, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So if we look at things here, and the intuitive messaging that I'm getting here is, yeah, it was really meant for her to leave when she passed away on August 19th. Okay. Looking at her looking at her chart, you can see she had Saturn in Pisces. Okay, her native Saturn is in Pisces. You can also see here this axis. Remember, I told you all from the astrology preview for August 2024, the moon events are going to happen on the Leo Aquarius axis. Okay, she has natal. Okay, she has natal Leo Aquarius nodes, north and south, right? They're on that axis. So let me just bring in the day that she passed. So I'm going to open that up and bring that in for you all. Again, we just saw that. Um, Let me bring that in for you all. Select this chart too. Okay, so now we have this here as chart two. Again, when people talk about Saturn returns are often challenging because boundaries are being tested, limitations are being tested, your morals are being tested, rules, regulations, who you are. Saturn returns normally tear a lot of people up because they are supposed to be transformative. Remember, Saturn is associated with Chronos. Okay, so time, boundaries, restrictions, and just esoterically, right? Her Saturn, her natal Saturn is in Pisces. Pisces is, per Western zodiac standards, Western zodiac, it just is what it is. Pisces, it is mutable by modality, so it's transformative. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It is literally winter. Pisces literally is that transformative, that in between life and death. It's that liminal space. It's winter. And when we leave winter, okay, when spring begins in the northern hemisphere, spring begins with Aries season. So we literally, Pisces is that transition period. Okay, again, we don't know her time, so we don't know her houses, but her Saturn, her natal Saturn is in Pisces. Check check this out. She literally passed away in a Saturn return. It was meant for her to go when she did. But this is one of those cases when the astrology really, really, really just lines up. Saturn in Pisces. Saturn, a lot of the death imagery, a lot of the things that people don't want to confront, like death. She's having a whole Saturn return, and this is an exact Saturn return. Saturn, 17 degrees. Saturn at 17 degrees. So I found this very, very interesting, especially here. We just had a full moon. So moon was full in Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is the planetary ruler of Aquarius, right? This was the full. We just had that full moon, right? So yeah, I find that very, very interesting, especially, especially with now the attention that she is garnering. So the moon often represents the feminine, childhood, mother issues, things like that. But the moon is also the people, society, the collective, especially, pulling in that Aquarius energy. So we are supposed to be talking about her. We're supposed to be bringing this in. And I know that Miss Maria, I know that she's resting well. She lived a long life. She's resting well. And she, according to the news articles, according to her family, she passed away peacefully in her sleep. And if you go check like her social media, she had a Twitter account that was ran by family, in conversations with her before she passed away, she knew she was about to leave. I think if I am remembering correctly, it was either like a week or a couple days before she passed away. She knew it was her time. She knew she was about to transition. Okay. So I just wanted to bring this to you all so you all can see that sometimes the astrology is symbolic, but I love, love, love to investigate how astrology really is very, very literal at times. So again, we have a situation of a Saturn return, um, coinciding with someone passing from the earthly plane into the spiritual plane. So, that's all I wanted to talk about with you all very quickly. What do you think about this? Go ahead and jump down in the comment section below, and let's get the conversation started. Again, sweet Maria, rest well, I know that you are, and I know that you're peaceful and happy. So that's it, everyone. I'm going to see you all in the next video.